Welcome to Journaling with Kem Arts. Yes, we are outside today, chilling, 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 chilling. Let me see who this is. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna wait because I'm on early. I'm on 10 minutes early. Why am I getting all these? Oh. All right. All right. Greetings, 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 earthlings. Hi, Wi-Fi, y'all. Trying to get this Wi-Fi together. Y'all know that retrograde be trying to get damn kicked off quick, like before it's time. I had to shut my phone off, and then I had to come back on. And look, it's going LTE, and I'm in Wi-Fi. It keeps going back and forth, back and forth. So I need to be able to pull up this picture for y'all. I need to be able to pull up this picture for y'all to, because we're still writing to the Pony Puff Girl. I'm calling her the Pony Puff Girl, the gray, because we're still writing to the Pony Puff Girl. I'm calling her the Pony Puff Girl, the gray, the picture with the gray, the two gray pony puffs. And then we're going to give y'all the what to write for next weekend. Okay, I'm gonna read a little bit of my poems from way back when. And I'm gonna impromptu Water, if she comes on. She wrote a little bit on under the picture yesterday, and I impromptu to it, so I'm gonna read our impromptu to that picture as well. I will read the poem again for those for today that missed yesterday. Here on the right, Kem Arts. Okay. Like, comment, anything you want to share, anything you want me to read of your poetry and impromptu. Possibly, if I feel it, I'll impromptu to it, and I'll give us what we're going to be working on for next weekend. Hopefully, I'll have mine. But as y'all see, this picture here marinated for a couple of weeks, three, 4 weeks, I think. It's just been marinating. I finally came out with something yesterday morning. Woke up doing meditation, and it bam, hit me like that. Hit a sister like that. Okay. This stuff here, I declare. I don't know what it's gonna do, but I got it. I ain't worried about it. Let me show y'all the picture again for those that's coming on. I know I'm a little early, so I'm just giving people time enough to start to come on. And where's my beautiful picture at? This beautiful artist drew this picture here. Oh Lord, we can't even see it. I forgot I'm outside. Oh Lord, this ain't gonna let me see it. I'm about to figure something out. I might have to go sit in the grass because the sun is trying to go up, and it's like so much light it won't even. Y'all, oh my gosh, yeah, nope, y'all ain't gonna be able to see it. It's too much sun out here. It's too much light. It's way too much light over this thing. Hold on. Maybe if I go travel with me for a minute. Greetings, 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 greetings. There it is right there. That's what we're writing to today. I'm trying to go where If I can get the light. It does no justice really outside, y'all, because of all the light. If I was inside, I was trying to be by the pool, but they got us locked out of the damn pool. That's a shame. You pay all this damn money and you can't even get in your damn pool. I need to write the TAA because they don't know I used to be a realtor. They keep playing with me if they want to. I'm gonna have my name on this damn building. They keep playing. Because this is not right. This man just jumped the fence. He said he had to go through that the last time. And they still ain't doing nothing about it. That's all right though. God don't like ugly. I'm just saying. The universe don't like ugly. How y'all doing today? Y'all doing good? Huh? Oh, wait a minute. I done moved it where I can't even see the comments. Hold on a second. I want to be able to see if y'all say something. Yeah, now I can. Oh. I got a little stand. Let me get some stuff over. Greetings, Veronica. Greetings. Glad you could join us, sis. Glad you could join us. Kem Arts, your girl in the house, baby. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, y'all. We have a right to heal, don't we? I think we all know that too. Deep down, you know the truth. Hey, I like that little meme. Deep down, you know the truth. All right, let's see here. Oh, Lord. All right, y'all, I'm finna get started because y'all know I ain't trying to get all hot and bothered out here. Woo! Okay, hold on. Peace. Peace, y'all. Peace, 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 peace. Peace, peace, peace. Peace, 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 peace. Peace, 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 peace. I can only do it on YouTube Live because y'all know I need my gadget right here in my hand. I need this gadget, okay? So that I can follow along with what's going on, okay? So that I can follow along with what's going on. We're going to read these poems. Any writings y'all want to share, hit your sister up in my email if you want to email it to me and don't want to put it on social media. My email is kemarts2020@gmail.com. K-E-M, that's a capital K, E-M, capital A, R-T-S, 2020@gmail.com. Okay, that is my official email for Kem Arts. That's my email. It has to have the capital K and the capital A in it, okay? So definitely go check it out. If you want me to go to my YouTube channel, and if you want me to answer you back or correspond with you, then send me an email, okay? Hold on, I'm trying to notify my IG. My Instagram is Kem Arts, okay? Kem Arts, all lowercase. If you want to follow me on Instagram, Facebook blocked me out of all my damn pages, so I can't use nothing but my profile page because people be reporting me, and you know, they be policing my page because I'm aware of the bullshit, and so they've kind of stopped me from posting on my page, even my comedic arts page. But that's okay. Like I said, God don't like ugly. God just don't like ugly. So there's other platforms out there that I'm using, so I'm not really worried. But they always try to censor us, those that are awakened and that know. But ignorant meaning you don't have the knowledge, or you have a lack of knowledge, and we're trying to, you know, right to have a choice. You have a right to have a choice. Why does see they chopping up my stuff now? I look like I'm delayed. All right, y'all, let's get started. Thank y'all. It's 11. It's 11. Yeah, it's 12:01. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about Saturday. So we're gonna start off with a couple of poems, y'all. I am by the Wi-Fi. In this thing. Let me go over some a little bit, y'all, because I'm trying to get out the sun. Sister girl ain't trying to have balls of sweat dripping down myself, and I'm looking this good. Okay, I'm gonna have to go take myself to brunch, lunch, or something, dinner, somewhere. Okay, all dressed up and somewhere to go. There you go. All right. So this I was flipping out. I was flipping. I bought a few out here. My daughter's working on some, typing them up, so I'll be having my books shortly on my poetry for y'all that want to share and learn and grow and evolve. It's a spiritual journey with me into critical thinking. It's a spirit to the map of sound, vibration, frequency, energy. So like I said, 20 years of writing since I was around 8, I've been writing. So it's kind of embedded in me, I think. All right, now, don't y'all start bugs, okay? I know I'm sweet and all, but dang. It's strange because I just happened to grab a few, gave my daughter some to go work on, and put them in a book format for me so I can get them out there and publish. And I grabbed this, and this is from 2010. This is 2010, and I hadn't finished it. Let me see. Oh, yes, I did. Yeah, 2010. Lord, this whole thing is 2010? This whole thing is, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all something. I've really finished this one, but I usually go back. When I go one way, I go back to the front, and I do the back side, the back to the end again. So I got one side all the way down to the end, but it's these back sides. Well, except for the ones that ran over that were actually long, and only a few have ran over. The interesting thing about this, and this is exactly what I was telling y'all yesterday, when you get in that flow of writing and you write, your energy will tell you when to stop. Now, this one is interesting because this is the whole month of January. This is literally the whole month of January. And I guess that's why I had January 2010 on it for book number 6, because February ain't even in this book. Like this one that I'm finna read, I had put on I See Color back in 2010 when Michael Baisden was on I See Color. I was on I See Color for a while. That's where a lot of my old friends came from on Facebook. That's still on my YouTube, my Facebook page right now. We all social media really experience. Got a social media, friends, and we became, on social media real like friend family or whatever, Facebook friends, and we all, and then I book, and then I was like, okay, give it another shot. And that we would chat in the chat room on I See Color. I went book, started to grow my page there. So we've been together like since 2009 or 2010. So this January, this book alone in the month of January, all 100 and stuff like that. Are they gonna open the pool?
You don't have a key?
What you mean you don't have a key?
Ah, that's exactly what I mean.
One, I thought they were next.
They go in here and
They're locked. See, they're gonna get a complaint.
yeah.
A bad one and a review too. They messing. They repeat playing today. Congratulations, y'all. I'm scooting. I'm about to scoot off of this seat, y'all, because it keep reconnecting. I keep losing the Wi-Fi connection, so I apologize. I should have just stayed in the house, but I'm out here now. So in 2010, I was writing about balance. Little did I know, because I was like, already had started my journey before 2010. And then I find this funny because I'm doing this stuff, really into the stuff now, and really into the balance, and really got to understand what balance is now. But back then, it was like I was evolved before my time. Like I was tapped in before my time. And so I look at this one called balance. And it says, make room for that which one loves. Whether it's oneself, a gift, a person, or even love, find a way to balance. If you don't, each will be as I can't read my writing, as a river, water, a vapor, being released slowly, unseen, and when you finally look up, it's all gone. So so will I be. So I'm like, this scrabble here is, y'all, it has to take me a minute, because I have not even read this damn thing since I wrote it. So all of these, like I said, I don't memorize nothing because I got too many to memorize, but I know my signature. And once I get in the flow of saying them, then I'll remember the way they flow. But I'm having a hard time reading them because it's in pencil. So because it was in pencil, so that I could go back and proof, so that I could go back and critique, and not really have it in pen. So all of these are in pencil. This one says, God, lay my writing, Lord. Go getter, mind power. My mind does what I want. It does what I need. I hold the power to change everything, every day, any minute. I mean, I'm sitting here like, I wrote that back then, like 10 years ago. Like literally over 10 years ago, I wrote that. I was just like really tapping into how powerful the mind was. And I was already writing about mind and the balance. Okay? So that's why I encourage y'all to write and let whatever comes out flow. Because when you take your writings and you look back over your writings, you're going to see like, I didn't even have that much of an understanding of what I wrote. But that's why I say deep down inside, you know the truth. It's just a matter of you remembering the truth, remembering who you are, and tuning and tapping into it. Okay, so I was writing about stuff that was, I mean, before my time. I was already in the zone and gone, probably, you know, off, just gone, off, right? So this one's called repercussion. My intentions were sure. I never meant to cause you hurt. I only wanted what my heart desired. The pain you feel is simply repercussions. So that's another one. That's a little painful one or something. I mean, they're all across the board here. This one says peace. This is a little quote, peace. You can stay, love. come again. Did I read this one, Tough Decisions? Okay, trying to find another good one in here. I might have to get the other book. Okay, so let me get this. This is book 4. And book 4 is from 2006 to 2008. So up in there, it's in between there. So, this one is You Forgot to Be My Lover. So this one is I guess a romantic one, because I write romantic, I write erotica, I write intellectual thought, deep thought poetry, expressions, if you want to call it. I write, I have some Christian ones from back then, some religious ones. I'm going to put them in a book for the Christians. So they'll be in a book, a poetry book by themselves for people that are still into Christianity or religion or whatever. So, and it's only a few of those, because like I said, I was already evolving. So I didn't even, the concept of God and Jesus back then was the Christian one. But now, since I've grown so spiritually, I could still use it. But now that meaning of what that God and that Jesus really represents is evolved. It has totally like back to the original kind of sense of the word, not the false sense of what God and Jesus represent, you know, because you didn't have the history at the time. So you were saying things about God and Jesus, but you really didn't even have a true understanding of what you were even saying, because preachers aren't telling you, evangelists aren't telling you. They're just leaving it up to you to make God and to make bejeebus, I call it, into whatever you want it to be. Okay, but it's never. And one thing we have to understand in spirituality is never outside of you. Everything is within you, and it starts within you first, and that's the spirit. That's the mentality you have to change over to. Everything begins within you first, within here first. Your heaven and your hell is in here. In here. Okay? It's not out there. It's in here. It's in my mindset. It's how I think. It's how I perceive. It's how I project. Okay? It's how I relate to the world around me, right? But it comes from what? The world within. Simply the world within. And if you have no understanding of your own world within, you will be confused about the world without. You will have a lack of knowledge about the world without. The world on the outside of you. Definitely in the world on the inside of you. So that's what you got to realize when you're thinking, when you're writing poetry, when you're trying to internalize things, when you're trying to get that balance between the internal world and the external world. You need to have some clarity. Like this water is clarity. This water is clarity. This water is crystal clear, we would say, right? Is the bottle half empty? Is the bottle half full? Is the glass half empty? Is the half? How do you project? How do you see? How do you internalize? How do you visualize your glass of water? Is it running over? Is it flowing over? Is it empty? Is it full? Is it neutral? What is it? So you gotta know how to internalize to externalize. And if you all thinking everything is externalized, what do you think that's going to do to your internalized world? Right? So the idea is to get out of the cloud, get out of the illusion, get out of the delusions, get out of the falseness, the falsehood, the mascara age, where you mask everything, and face the truth. Face within yourself. Internalize the truth. Because deep down, you already know it. You've been here many lifetimes. You've been here before. You know the truth because the truth was your first being. The truth was your first beginning. Okay? So you just got to go and search for it. You got to go and seek it in order for it to be brought to you back into remembrance, back into the proper context of what it really means and represents to you. And that's living a life of clarity. That's living a life of transparency, like this quartz crystal, the high vibrating crystal, right? Quartz crystal. So you got to live a life of clarity. And that's why I tell y'all this, if you want to say Jesus, this is it. It's clarity. It's the fluid in your spine, in your brain. It's this. If you want to know what the subconscious is, the dark matter, the dark energy, the antimatter, you're going to have to know this crystal. You're going to have to know yourself within and without. You're going to have to know when you're off balance. Just like this poem. You're going to have to know when I need to get back in balance, when I'm too far to the left or I'm too far to the right. Okay? So this one is You Forgot to Be My Lover. So You Forgot to Be My Lover. I saw him every day. We passed constantly upon rock and laying down. Never a touch. Barely a goodbye. No calls throughout the day. No, I miss yous. Or thinking about you, baby. Loneliness is what it felt now for me. Your time became valuable only to you. I took a number and got in line. With everyone else except I was always last. Intimacy I never received. I couldn't remember when loving me never took precedence. Most importantly, my lover you never were. I missed out on what I deserved from you. It's funny people don't realize what they failed to do. Someone else will. Surely God knows who's for me and what my life should be. I trust him to guide me faithfully because who I thought was for me, well, let's just say, wasn't. So that's You Forgot to Be My Lover. And that, of course, yeah, that's, you know, that. Greetings, Audrey! How you doing, sister? So as you can see, that was back in 2006. So I wrote that one in back in 2006. Let's see if I can find another one to read, and then I'm gonna go to, what time is it? Almost, it's 12:21. The last time I looked at the clock, it was 12:12, and now I'm looking at the clock, it's 12:21. Now it's 12:22. So see how that syncrasy is when you notice what's going on. The universe is always talking. You can Google 12:12 and see what it means. Okay. This one's called If I Never Knew You. My life would have been an empty vessel, never experiencing the full pleasures of love and the endless joys it brings to your soul. I am full of life, vigor. Just knowing you has changed me in so many ways. It's indescribable for the better. My eyes see so much now that before you, I never knew just how ignorant I was towards life. Perhaps now I see, as though I have new eyes. So that one was called If I Never Knew You. Okay. So that one was written back in 2006. I'm trying to read the ones that I wrote kind of neat. Because the ones that I wrote sloppy, I'm gonna have to get my mind to go back in that time and pull out what some of the words were. This one here I wrote. It was this one is the grave opens. This one, wait a minute, where's the name? Did I not title this one? This one was for the execution day of Saddam Hussein. And I'm gonna read this because if it was a life event or something in history that I knew would be marked in history as well, I found myself writing too. Okay, so like I said, I write to anything that inspires me to write, that moves me to write about it, because it's a historical moment. So this one was Execution Day, the fall of Saddam Hussein. Now, it says, the grave opens up, swallows us up. When will we realize we ourselves are not the savior of the world? It is not upon us to kill nor murder other humans outside our land. For their cause of action, God be the greatest judge of all mankind. We are all his, are we not? We regret our own country, disguises homelessness, abusers, drugs, orphans, widows, in attempt to save another, and not for what? Oh Lord. In attempt to save another, and for what? So that we ourselves would pay for the bloodshed of innocent souls, men and women and children, knowing the heart of God is within the children. We kill them too. For many graves now open up to swallow what America has done. For many years we will pay for our oh Lord, something wrongdoings. I'm gonna have to play with that one. For something wrongdoings, the land of the free or not, we will not escape God's wrath. The final judge, the ender of every life story. Rest assured, his wrath will be swift, but last long enough for you to know he's there. So that was the execution day of the fall of Saddam Hussein that I wrote. Ooh, this female mosquito trying to eat me alive. She done pit me on both my shoulders. All right, she must be trying to get some blood for the babies or something. I don't know. Okay. Oh Lord, I'm gonna be itching out here. Okay. Oh yeah, she done found out I was over here. She must smell my. Ooh, she smelled my blood. Oh, she got me. Oh, she got me. Oh, she got me good. Damn it. Okay, let me get back on subject. I'm just gonna be ate up. A glimpse. Oh Lord, can I read this one? This one kind of sloppy. Okay, I can't read that one. I'm gonna work on that one. I'll work on that one for next time probably. Let me fold that down. Else I won't be able to find it again. Oh Lord, I never knew the depths of our love. Okay, but I'm gonna have to work on that one because I can't read it. It's too sloppy. I gotta go through these. Ah, God, I gotta go through these. Okay, I'm gonna have to work on that one. I'm gonna have to work on that one because I can't read it. It's too sloppy. I gotta go through these. Ah, God dang it. Ha! Lord, these bugs. Trying to eat me alive, y'all. They're trying to carry my ass away. Love enough. Whew. They say when you find love, you find a life of fulfillment. You give me enough love to last me the rest of my life. I will always need you. I will never stop loving you. Oh, she got me. This one is, in all silence, I look to God. This one was written back in 2007. Oh, Lord. She is tearing my ass up. I hope she happy. God damn it. Golly. Oh, she got me, y'all. Ah! Okay. In all silence, I look to God. I sat in the car today at the lake, hoping to hear in silence my Father's voice. Ahead, the path I must take, the journey I must travel. As I looked over the waters, I realized as Peter walked on the water in faith, so must I show faith as I follow my heart. I can see why Peter was afraid, he of little faith. Perhaps it was unknown of life we fear most. Perhaps okay, I'm waiting, y'all. I'm waiting. Okay, perhaps confirmation would be good for me too. It is the uncertainty I question. At times, I'm afraid also, I must admit. Afraid that one thing I long for, the one thing I desire, love I found, I fear failure of it. Can I come to grips with my past, my pain, to try again and see with new eyes? Surely God knows and understands his will for my life. I only pray I don't fail at the second chance God has given me. So that was back in 2007. Okay. And that go and show you that had to deal, and that was like in that Christian, that's like one of those Christian ones. But that was in that moment of it was, I think I was back then dealing with some childhood traumas was trying to surface. Was trying to surface into some of them poems. Now that I know where I am now on this journey, I can look back and tell now which one of those poems were like, it was dealing with that childhood trauma. Hey sis! Hey sis! Glad you got in here! So I can tell which ones I was dealing with, those childhood traumas, healing those childhood traumas, recognizing those childhood traumas. Back then when I was writing, I didn't know that's what I was doing. Now, this far along on my journey, now I know that that's what I was doing. I was addressing things that back then I needed to work on for today, and I'm done worked on them up until this point, right? Up until this point. So that's why I say write to heal. It's a process. That's right, sis. That's right. It's a process. But if you don't write, if you don't express yourself, how are you going to heal yourself? If you're not free to express yourself, how are you going to heal yourself? How are you going to address what's in here? Whether it's trust issues, communication issues, abandonment issues, abuse issues. Abuse is verbal, physical, psychological, mental, financial. right? It's verbal. Abuse is abuse. Yes, it don't matter if you touch somebody. If you call somebody out their name, that's abuse. If you playing with their mind, that's abuse. If you trying to rob their self-esteem, you know, trying to make them feel like they're not confident and making them feel low confidence, that's abuse. If you playing with their emotions, pulling on those heartstrings to manipulate them and to control them and to dictate to them, that's abuse. And the church has done that faithfully. Faithfully. So I've learned this, and I've been right. Hey, sis Veronica. And so, yes, so you have to learn to recognize abuse. It doesn't have to be physical all the time, but it is in some cases. But it's other ways people can abuse you. They can take your kindness for weakness and abuse you for that, and thinking they can push over on you that you won't stand up for yourself and set some boundaries. And then when you set some boundaries, they mad at you because you done set some damn boundaries on their ass, right? But it take you learning that. It take you learning all of that about yourself, right, to heal people, right, to heal. If you just let things flow, you will see so much about yourself that you didn't even recognize you was holding on to. That you was holding on to. So it's a way into that darkness. It's a way into that light. It's a journey into the light until you crack, and that universal light pierces the darkness, lights up the darkness, right, inside yourself. So don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. I can publish this is like, I could classify some of this stuff if I want to. I can put it in categories if I want to. I don't necessarily want to. I told my daughter to do what she wanted to do with it. You know, put it however you want to recognize, you want to format it and arrange it into, just put the erotica with the erotica and put the Christian stuff with the Christian stuff, and the rest of the stuff can fall where it may, right? Because I don't want it to, and that's why it's in such a time, it's blocked in times of the year, so that I would be able to recognize where I was at that present time, where my mindset was at that present time. So now I can gauge how far I've actually grown. And my writing has shifted so many times in this period of 20 years. That's why I consider myself a master writer, because I'm in tune with myself internally, my own vibration. Not somebody else's I've copied. This is mine. I mastered this. This is mine. Therefore, I can teach this, right? Because I've done the work. I've done the healing work. I've done it, right? I know she ain't in my head biting me, y'all. She better go on. She got enough blood for now. So you gotta find some. You gotta, my shoulders, y'all gonna have to come rub some alcohol on my shoulders. They gonna be scratched. I'm all up under here. Look at that big old bump. She got my ass. So you gotta find something that, some way of it, a release. We have so much pent up emotions and unhealed traumas on different levels that we're not expressing it, and that's why we got all this disturbance on earth today and in earth, right? Because of our inside, because of in here that we running from, and we ain't dealing with it. Okay, you ain't healing from it because you ain't dealing with it. Okay, so you can do law of attraction, and you can do all of that. I don't care. Okay, affirmation till you can't say a goddamn affirmation no more, or you know the motherfuckers by heart. I don't care. Don't mean your ass is healed up in there. I don't care about no Jesus and no God in that sense, because you got to get it in here. You got to get to that core. of your being, your essence. because it's stuff down there that sometimes church shade over. And you coming back to finish these lessons, boo-boo and baby. I don't care if you call on Jesus till you lose your breath, or God either, and no other kind of God. If you ain't mastered them lessons up in here, you coming back, baby. You coming back to get them lessons, and them lessons coming back for your ass too. They coming to get your ass regardless. So you can, Jesus, God, whoever, Buddha, Allah, whoever, all the hell you want. Until you master that, the lesson gonna come back at your ass. You're gonna meet it again, and it's gonna keep repeating itself until you master it, and not let it master you. That's what time it is. That's how serious the journey is. Running back to a religion, running to spirituality does not fix it. It does not. You don't fix it with a simple changeover. You don't fix it because I'm going from Christianity to spirituality and then I decide to go to another religion or study this and you call that fixing it. No, that's not fixing it. 10%, I gotta get this. That's not fixing it. That's you running from it. That's you running from it, trying to escape it. You know, and Abraham will say, yeah, well, you don't have to go back and you don't have to try to fix anything. You got to live in the now and the abundance and the law of attraction, and I understand all of that. But at some point, your ass gonna get that goddamn lesson, and you gonna forget about that damn law of attraction. That's what you gonna do. That's what you gonna really do, because you gonna see at the end of the day, it ain't really necessarily about the law of attraction. The law of attraction ain't a motherfucking lesson for your ass. That's easy. That's easy, ain't it? I mean, it ain't easy putting yourself in focus and concentration to draw it in. But I'm saying that's an easy way out. But you ain't got the lesson, though. You come here for the damn lesson, people. You come your ass here for the damn lesson. And you going to keep coming back here until your ass get that lesson. Or you going to get that ass whooping from the creator. I'm talking about the main creator. The one creator over all. And it's not that spiritual people don't believe in a creator, so some of y'all can get off of that shit. I just don't trust and probably believe in the creator that you believe in, but I believe it's a creator. It just ain't your Jesus, and it just ain't the God that you probably say it is, but I believe in the creator. So don't think that because people spiritual, we all heathens and atheists and don't satanists and Luciferians, whatever, Ferians, and we don't believe in a creator, because that's not true. Some of them might be that kind, but you can't say all spiritual people is like that, because we're not. And you, just like you want to think your Bible is the only Bible in the living word and everybody else is a piece of shit, that's the same example you giving. So don't put us in that box if you don't want us to put you in that box with your religion, okay? Everybody do got a right to serve whatever God that resonate with them, true enough. What resonate with you is what resonate with you. That's your lesson for this lifetime, what you choose to become, where you're trying to go, where you're trying to project to. And where we all trying to project to is to the perfect one. Because down here, we imperfect. Our imperfections make us perfect down here, because we know we're imperfect. So we're always striving to become that perfect one, back to that perfect one, that original creator. Spirituality, that spanking, hell yeah, that spiritual spanking. Spank that ass. That's for real, you know. So, let me read, who wrote that poem? Was that you, Luando, Miss Bennett? She wrote to the Pony Puff. That was Water. Water wrote to the Pony Puff, y'all, and I impromptu to Water. So I'm going to read hers, because she wrote under the picture that I posted yesterday called Wisdom. I wrote the long poem of wisdom. So let me read Wisdom first. I'm going to read Water, and then I'm going to read my impromptu for y'all. But y'all, we all in this shipwreck together, goddammit. So I suggest get off of things and get to the reality of things, um, and stop being ignorant about stuff you don't know, and stop being judgmental about stuff you don't know, because that's you acting in fear because you don't want your illusion to be destroyed. And that's understandable. I understand that, and most spiritual people do understand that. But you can't be closed-minded and expect to evolve, and you can't be closed-minded and expecting to learn your lesson in this lifetime. And that's the serious part of it. That's why most spiritual people don't really play. You do have some out there playing spirituality like they play church. Yes, you do. You have some pimps in church, just like you have some pimps in damn spirituality. And I'll be the first to tell you, just like you got pimps in the street, you got pimps in the conscious community. Yes, and I will be the first to tell you because I've observed it. Okay, so you do got to be careful who you join and what cliques and organizations you associate with, because everybody ain't trying. Everybody just want to follow him. Everybody want to be a leader and want a slew of people after them, and that's fine. That's them being their creator self. That's what they are trying to create. That's fine, but that don't mean that person is right that you following either. So you need to really, really look at who you trying to follow and what cliques and organizations you trying to associate with, because they don't have your best interest in mind. You just a number. You just a number. Everybody is just a number. You math, baby. You math. That's all you are. You math. And so when we get down to the nitty gritty, and here's my poem. So down to the Pony Puff Girl. I'm calling her the Pony Puff Girl. Great wisdom. Here's the poem. So I'm going to go so we won't run too far over because it's 12:45. So I'm saying it for this Sunday. It's called Wisdom. I uphold a sacred place for her. Within every part of her, I find a great name. Many saw her less than a human being, to be rejected, to be sacrificed, at least until they needed her. She was more than that. She is the night chill down the spine. She is frost in the windowsill. She became the thirst in a desert. She is fog through moving mirrors. She gave explainable ways to find her. If any should ever find their path to distant and dark travel, she is the message in the bottle, a great ocean of thoughts. More than that she was. A crown of knowledge, her hair bowed to no one. Her skin reigned the supreme. The sun kissed her wherever she went. Stars twinkled dust over her very beginnings. Sands obey her. She exists as silence and laughter, heals without touching the soul, taste the soul through our senses. If seeing needed believers would appreciate seeking. She saw past physical layers. She sees soul, walks with spirit. She is the ancient. She is of the ancients, the ages, older than antiquity itself. No one knows how old antiquity is. We call on her beyond the gods. Beyond, she is graveless. She was more than that. She is the innocence of what injustice hopes to become. She is the promise that faith could not see. The reaching inside, the braving of mystical shadows. She is the church. She is the truth no lie could face. Everything fearless, everyone fearful. She embraces both worlds. Oh, that's a typo. More than that, she was. She is a whisper in the screen, the loudness in the silence. She is the essence of absence. She is the most beautiful we've ever visualized. The moon holds her inside its mysterious light. She knows our secrets. She recalls everything. She is clarity inside color. She is the blue living within the fire. She is the seeking in darkness of a tunnelless end. She was more than that. She is the most lethal and beautiful piece of weaponry, odorless liquid, gasless element. In her eye, all trust. She was more than that. She is wisdom. When there is nothing else we can do, when we have done everything, when there is no place to turn, when our backs are against a backless wall, when life is wrinkles in time and destiny in time without wrinkles, stand on wisdom. There's no nation greater, no theology, no ideology, no philosophy, no imagination, no thought. All-seeing eye is wisdom. And the ability to apply it successfully to our lives for the greater will and service to all humanity. No nation, she is more than that. Wisdom is the mother principal being, living, listening inside everyone, everything, creature or else. Wisdom is our divine intuition. It knows neither perfection or imperfection. The battery running low. Neither truth nor lie, nor wrong or right. Wisdom only knows obedience and sacrifices, listening to our choices and judgments. Wisdom is our greatest height in ma'at as the master student teaches. Studying the galactic earth, the galactic cosmic earth universe, so we know God in us, God is self, God in man, God in woman, and all things belong to universe, which is goddess, the empress. Spirituality is merely applying wisdom in every direction life's compass guides you. And when we're met with challenges and obstacles, first seek wisdom to understand, asking for truth and knowledge to know the difference. She is more than that. All rise and meet your majesty. Wisdom, the mother pearl of life. Now that's what I wrote to it. Now, water impromptu to it. Let me go to this. Water impromptu to it below yesterday and said, I am rain for breath, for beneath, okay, hold on. I am rain from beneath the stars and the moon. In between the clouds, I was formed. I come to touch your skin. To cool you down, I bring life. I cover the earth and nourish all living. I feel a hollow vessel that presents itself to me. I am love. I am rain. Now, I came back with an impromptu to water doing that. And I said, I am the abyss that waters the earth. I am the soul that covers the roots. My origins are unknown, for I was all that is and all that came from being. I am the womb and the tomb of life. I am the mud of challenges. I am the sun at rising. I am the tide of calmness. It is peace I bring. It is wisdom that came to uncondition that which is conditional. I am stability from shoot I came. I was like, oh, that's what I'm talking about. Turn on, baby. Turn it on. Let's get it popping. Let's get it popping. So I gotta put this up. So y'all, that is let me plug this up because I don't want to lose y'all. So hold on. You're gonna look up there for a minute. Okay. So I gotta get y'all plugged in because this thing has 5%. All right. Now, now we got you going back again. Sorry about that. I gotta get me a gadget, y'all. I swear I gotta get me a gadget. Get me some type. And see, there they go again. On with this iPad and this damn charge up under the bottom. That's why I don't like it. Okay. Told y'all to get the CEO on the phone. Okay, so now, next weekend, let's see. Next Saturday and Sunday. Saturday at 11. Journal something in here. If not, I think we're going to practice haikus. Haikus are, I used to write those too. With haikus, it's a pattern. And it's a pattern of 5, 7, and 5. Like, you can only have 5. I went to the store. And then I came back and saw there was nothing there left. That's a haiku. 5, 7, 5. So that's your assignment or your practice to write a haiku, okay, for Saturday and Sunday. And that's to get you, you know, because you don't always have to write long. You don't always have to match every ending with a nursery rhyme type of thing. It just like I just gave you that haiku, just freestyle that haiku. 5 on the first line, 7 on the second line, and 5 on the third line. And you can write as many as you want to get in that practice. That's called the haiku. And it is a type of short form poetry originally from Japan. Okay, traditionally haiku consists of 3 phrases that contain a K-I-R-E-J-I or a cutting word. Okay, 17 on in a 5, 7, 5 pattern. Okay, that's a haiku. So, and it says traditional Japanese haiku is a 3-line poem with 17 syllables written in a 5, 7, 5 syllable count. Now that's, I mean, that is, you got to work with that. You got to work with that. Okay. You have to get that practice. So y'all do a little practice on that haiku for next Saturday and Sunday. I gave y'all the definition of, so you can kind of play along with the haiku. You can Google some, of course, to kind of give you some practice a little bit to kind of see, because you might like that style. I know how to write them, but that wasn't my niche to write haikus. Some poetry writers love to write haikus because it's a challenge writing them, you know, trying to stick to that. It keeps buffering as you are explaining. Oh my gosh, I will repost it. There's a little butterfly.
Are you looking for me?
Are
you looking for me or not? Okay.
That's the second butterfly I saw today. And I'll repost it, sis. I'll repost what a haiku is when I get ready to write what the practice is. And it can be about anything y'all really want, okay? It's H-A-I-K-U, haiku. It's H-K-U-S, haikus. So we're going to get some practice in writing haikus, okay? Let's see if it got an example on here. I don't know if it got an example on here to read. Okay, a haiku would be, okay. 5, 7, 5, 5, 7, 5, 5, 7, 5. That's a haiku. That's a haiku right there. Those 17 of 5, 7, 5, 5, 7, 5, 5, 7, 5. So this was one of the greatest haiku poets. He wrote, it's Matsuo Basho, M-A-T-S-U-O-B-A-S-H-O, from 1644 to 1694. It says the old silent pond. In old silent pond, a frog jumps into the pond, splash, silence, again. Right? You see how it go? Autumn, moon, autumn, moon, light. Now he missed one because it should have been another, but he put a hyphen there. A worm digs silently into the chestnut in the twilight rain. These brilliant hued hibiscus, a lovely sunset. That was a haiku. So you see how you got to write it? And he got a whole list of haikus here that you can write, okay, and get practice. So remember, the standard is 5-7-5 structure of a haiku, okay? A mora is a sound unit, much like a syllable, but is not identical to it, okay? So that's a good way to practice writing too, because it tests your, so if I went back, hold on. Let me see. I have 17 in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. How are they getting 17? 17. Oh, the syllables. Go back. The cutting word, 17 on in a 5-7-5 pattern. So that's it. It's about the syllable count. A haiku is a 3-line poem with 17 syllables, written in a 5-7-5 syllable count. So that's your haiku. So that's gonna take some practice, because y'all got to get the 17, and then you got to get the 5-7-5. And trust me, it ain't hard to rhyme it if you want to rhyme it, but it don't have to be rhymed. So get out of the idea that poetry has to rhyme on the ends. It don't have to rhyme on the ends, okay? I never wrote like that. If it happened, it happened, but that was not that's like a nursery rhyme to me. That's not poetry, okay? So poetry, you don't have to rhyme on the ends. If it rhymes, that's fine. But every poetry that you write, you shouldn't be writing, make something rhyme on the end, is what I'm saying. Because you're missing your growth, and you're missing yourself experimenting, because I cut you off on some poems and you're like, wait a minute, now give me some more. Wait, ooh, that stung. Ooh, wow, ooh, man, that was deep. I felt that. Because I love that. That is like, that turns me on when I can cut you off and you like, but wait, I want more of that right there. What else was you gonna say? I love that. That's a challenge for me. Like, I love that challenge when I'm writing poetry. You know, to get you to think and say, what? Oh, that was deep. Damn, that was deep. Oh, I felt that. Because I want you to feel it. I want you to feel it, okay? So I love writing. It's a challenge to see what expressions you can come up with, words and how to arrange the words, and arrangement of the words give a different feel to what you're writing, and how it's going to be perceived on that other end, okay? And how it's going to be visualized on that other end too, from people looking at it and reading it. So I try to put myself on both sides. If it was me writing it and it was you reading it, how would you feel? What would you see? Okay? How would it make you react? You know what I'm saying? So that's how I write. I write on a parallel universe. Parallel universe, right? From the from the light and the shadow, from the light and the dark. So that's the way I write. You know, most of the time, some of the times. But I appreciate y'all dropping in. So that is our assignment. Hopefully this thing didn't get too chopped up out here. I should have went to Starbucks or something. I don't know what's wrong with their reception out here. So hopefully y'all enjoyed today Journaling with Kem. I enjoyed y'all tuning in. Thanks, Water, for your impromptu to wisdom, the pony puff picture. I will post the practice thing that we're going to do for next Saturday and Sunday. We're going to do haiku for both Saturday and Sunday. If y'all want to write haiku, I got to find my haikus. I might have to write some more. I had some written back then when I was in class in that 2006 year. But I don't know if I could find them, because I think we had a couple assignments where we had to write some haikus. But like I said, I don't know where they at. I got to find them and see where they at. And also, thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube button. Off topic, I think I missed it. Do you help people find ancestors? No, I don't find ancestors. You talking about genealogy? Trying to locate your people? Like kinfolks and stuff? I don't do that. That's like somebody that tracks those that makes those. Oh, that's somebody that does genealogy. A lot of times you can find somebody in the library. Public libraries can help you with that. My mom knew a lady that did that, but I got to see if she's still over there with my mom. She helps people do that. That's not my niche. I'm going to stay in my lane over here. I ain't going over there on a spiritual level. No, I don't help them on a spiritual level do that. Not at this time. Now, I mean, I don't help them do that on a spiritual level. Who knows what the future will bring, but with these tarot readings I'll be doing, who knows, okay? But that's not my niche right now, okay? That's not my lane. I'm gonna stay in my lane, sis. This was great. So y'all, thank you, sister Rashia. This was great. I enjoyed this, y'all. I enjoyed this, okay? Appreciate all of y'all dropping in, participating, commenting. Keep coming back. Keep being inspired to write. I want to see us heal from those traumas, those childhood traumas that have gotten covered up in us, and really get our healing, get some real healing in the world. Okay, we can't keep running. It come a time you got to face that, man. You got to face that beast. You got to face that dragon, or whatever the hell you want to call it, that monster within, the swamp thing or something. You know, all them Freddy Kruegers and all that, you know, that Us movie that man made was about that shit too. You got to face that. Thank you, Veronica. I enjoyed you. So yeah, we got to face all that. Them skeletons in them closets. So, oh, this song about to burn me up, y'all. Oh, Lord. Now, where can I go? Y'all know where I can go. Y'all got somewhere for me to go? I was going to do a reading out here, but the mosquitoes done tore me up. I don't know if I'm going to do one now. I think she done stopped eating me up. I think the mosquito done stopped, okay, tagging me. But I don't, ooh, Bumblebee. We ain't trying to get stung either, y'all. I'm about to go in this house. I'm about to go find somewhere else to do this reading. I was going to do y'all a reading out here, but I think I'm going to go in the house. It's hot. I'm getting all this melanin boost. I don't mind it, but I'm starting to sweat, and I'm looking too good to be sweating today, okay? I'm looking too good to be sweating. But anyway, I enjoyed y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed me reading sharing a few of my poems for back when. I will have some books for y'all to invest in in the future here, pretty soon, okay? Pretty soon. I brought my rocks box. I got everything up in here. I got everything up in here. Y'all see that? Y'all see that bag? You see what it say? Follow your own path. Okay? Got my box of rocks. Let's see what Spirit gonna say about this today. What spirit source have for this today? What kind of encouraging word can I leave y'all with? Okay? I can't, oh. Period. What kind of encouraging word can I leave y'all with today? Woo! Whoa! That's what I'm talking about, baby. Wealth. 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 And wealth. Y'all see that there? Do y'all see that right there? Wealth. Wealth. Your healing is your wealth. I'm trying to see what it said. All right now. Your healing is your wealth. Because guess what? If you can heal, you're going to be successful all across that chessboard, baby. Because I play chess. I don't play checkers. You're going to be successful all across that board. You shouldn't have no reason not to have no wealth when you healed. And wealth come in a lot of forms. Money's a blessing to some people. It's a form of wealth, yes. Because it allows you to get things and live the life you really desire to live and be comfortable and not, you know, be able to take care of yourself. So I'm not knocking it for that. But I'm saying your health and your wealth, your mindset, your emotional stability is your number one wealth. Are you sane? Are you sane up in here? Can you critically think up in here for yourself? Or do you follow other people? Do you have to follow other people because you can't think independently for yourself? You can't critically think for yourself. That's why this is right to heal. Because I want you to critically think for yourself. Not follow friends, not follow family, not follow something that is outdated for you, and your creator's trying to give you an upload, trying to give you a new program, and you're rejecting it because you don't want to be considered, you know, going against the grain. You see what I'm saying? That creates that poverty mindset in you too, because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. So that's a poverty mindset already, people. That's a poverty mindset already. When you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, you living in poverty, baby. Baby and boo-boos, you living in it. You living in it. When you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing for yourself, you already living in a poverty mindset. And it ain't got nothing to do with money. Not this one. Not this one. So critically think for yourself what you want in life, what you want to get out of life, what type of mark you want to make on this world. What kind of dent, as they say, you want to put in the universe. And then go make that dent. And make sure you make it a big goddamn dent. So you are remembered. So you're remembered. You was here. Okay? That's what you do. You inspire to be the best and the greatest more you can be. And you can always be more. Okay? If you don't want to do better and be greater, or if there's better, remember I posted the other day in a meme. There's better, there's greater, and there's more. We are the true luminous ones. We were the true Illuminatis before it got corrupt. The enlightened ones that brought all this knowledge into the world, that shared it with the world, and then the world used it against us to suppress our mind, to control our bodies by controlling our mind. We were always more. Always more. Excellence. Excellence. Omnipotence. Omnipresent. benevolence. What? And you want to settle to be what? Y'all saw it. Pulled it straight out the box of rocks. Wealth. Okay? So, hope y'all enjoyed that. I'm going to get on up out of this heat. Go find me something to do. Okay? Somewhere to go and somewhere to be. Now I'm finna go do a tarot reading. I'm probably finna go do a daily tarot reading for y'all. I got to do a private. I got to do a couple of privates. Thank y'all for tuning in today. Ain't going to hold y'all too much longer. I know y'all got stuff to do. And so do I. So thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. You know what your girls say. Peace, love, and harmony. Because if you got peace, love, and harmony in here, you're going to have peace, love, and harmony out there. So peace, love, and harmony. Stay on the one. Peace. Now I got to find my dots. Because I can't say. All right. Okay, got saved. Hotep, y'all. Peace and blessings. Peace, love, and harmony.